Okay, so this is the tip sheet for the third worksheet entitled SpongeBob Genetics 2. Again, this is single trait genetics. Please print this off so that you can practice before you go to Schoology and input it on the quiz thing. Here is a nice key that's already available for all the SpongeBob characteristics. Problem number one, they give you the genotype and you have to write the phenotype. So if you big L, you look here, big L is long nose, and you can go through and fill all of these. Question number two, it's just the reverse. They give you the phenotype and you have to write the genotype. If there's multiple genotypes, make sure you write everything. For example, yellow body. Looking for yellow is dominant, so it's big Y, or could be heterozygous, big Y, little y. Fill out the rest of them. Number three, determine the genotypes for each. So you have the words and you have to write the genotype. So if you are heterozygous for round eyes, well, hetero means you have a dominant and recessive trait. And it says since it's hetero and it's round, round should be dominant. Just double checking, eye shape, big R. So if you're heterozygous, you're big R, little r. Fill out the rest of those. Now, these can kind of get a little wordy. So please pay attention. Some of them might have little tricks. Remember, if you're guessing at what a genotype is, you're missing something. I will do number 4 as an example, and you can figure out the rest of them. Okay, it says, one of SpongeBob's cousins, SpongeBob Billy, recently met a cute square pants gal, Sponge Gertie, at the local dance and fell in love. Use your knowledge of genetics to answer the question below. If Sponge Gertie's father is heterozygous for square pants, so let's just heterozygous for square pants. That means dominant and recessive. So looking at the key, that means big S, little s. That's dad. And her mother is round pants. Well, round is recessive, so that means dad is that, mom is little s, little s. What would her genotype be? Okay, so we're looking for Sponge Gertie's genotype, and that's what this says here, Gertie's genotype. Well, I got a little Punnett square over here. Take big S, little s, little s, little s. Fill out the Punnett square. The genotypes would be big S, and 2 little s's. So that's a 50%, 50%. And then the phenotypes, big S, little s means square, and little s means round. And that's also 50-50. So the question is, well, if it's a 50% chance big S, little s, 50% chance of being square and 50% being round, so how do we know which one Gertie is? Well, if you're trying to guess which one of this is, you're missing a hint. If you go back up to the top, it says, SpongeBob's cousin, SpongeBob Billy, recently met a square pants gal. So they say her phenotype is square pants. So that means she has to be big S, little s. All right, so that's part A. So if we move to part B, SpongeBob Billy is heterozygous for his square pants. Heterozygous means one of each. So he is also big S, little s. Part C, complete the Punnett square to show the possibility of the results of Billy Bob and Gertie if they had children. All right, well, Dad is big S, little s, big S, little s. So they're the parents' genotypes. And now we put them into the Punnett square. And we fill out the Punnett square and list all the possible genotypes and phenotypes for the kids. Well, there's 3 of them. You've got big S, big S, big S, little s, and little s, little s. So that is square, square, and round. What is the probability for their kids having square pants? Well, that's square, that's square, that's square. So 3 out of 4, that is 75%. And what is the probability of having round pants? So that's recessive, recessive. And that's only 1. So that would be a 25% chance. And that's how you answer one of these. Now you go over on the back, you could do the same concept with the rest of these. And when you are ready to go, then click on the Schoology app or the Schoology quiz to input your answers and to see if you're right or wrong. Okay? Email me if you have questions. Thank you.